Grass or
Yeah,
something.
the library.
Yeah.
This thing you see on
That's
YouTube about like
what
UFO sightings.
Yeah, that's what I
wondered.
You think you can afford it?
You know, that's for technology that they have not disclosed.
You got your junk, you can
No,
It's
dollar
like,
down.
it's a $400,000 house.
It's a rental, ain't it? Got apartments on top?
No.
Well, I thought there was apartments on top.
No. That's an old fashioned.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he redid it. I mean,
It
so
really
it's
works out.
well, it's really nice.
Oh my goodness, it's getting up here as it comes in the door.
I tell you, the more that comes over to the get
It's compressive.
Sure, finally got it.
The county.
I got 5 minutes.
3.
Black strong.
You already got this started?
We got about 3. Like Ben said, 3. Yeah, 3.
It's just not Bruce.
Huh? Yeah, I know which one it is.
Yeah, but look at the inside.
It's
It is gorgeous. I mean, they've done a lot of work.
like there was one with the ceiling that is. What is that ceiling? Who thinks to like do stuff like that?
Yeah, but it's the way the old ones used
Yeah,
to be.
they bought it for a sign, a signature.
If you go into Saginaw, to the old Hoyt Library,
Yeah.
and there's the house there, you should see the inside of that one.
But, hey, mine's a little bit better
Yeah.
than this one because it's got the blue.
Beautiful.
I love this
I
project.
did that. Print the map because
We're
the
getting so
map
much work
looked
done right
fine.
now. I'm working in places I couldn't do for the last 2 years. I got dry ground where it's usually mud at best.
My constant property.
Well, I used to go to the White House and I did Christmas crossing guards. And Boy Scouts.
Even though you got it on silent, it's still talking about
Good
it.
line.
She must have had,
I need to talk to you
100 deaths.
after the meeting.
I mean, she was nice.
So who are you more mad at that?
Darcy messaged me about
Has my daughter talked to you about the Halloween?
I volunteered to come in tomorrow.
She called.
She wants to know about a trailer and
I don't think you can get the tractor scissor, but I don't know about a trailer.
Yeah, you can.
with kids on it now.
Yeah.
She was wondering if you would be interested. You don't think you can get a little trailer on it?
Well, depends on where you're
They
at.
wouldn't be able to put very many kids on. I don't think you could,
I mean, I've been doing,
I mean,
yeah, 3 hours.
I went to the-
It's pretty,
Three, 4 hours.
no, it's a lot of hairpins you gotta go around. You know, you get a trailer, you got a trailer on the back of
But if
it.
I have, I can actually do a lot of shit.
Right.
You get the test dummy. You can just drag me around.
Huh?
Instead of be the test dummy, you can just drag me around in a trailer. We'll find out.
Dana?
I'll let you know if kids will enjoy it.
Which is
All
crazy.
right, it's 5 o'clock. Let's call this meeting to order. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Hold on. John is an excused absent. Ben,
Present.
Bruce,
Yeah.
Deb, present. Tom,
Present?
Need a motion to approve the agenda?
I make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
All right, first thing on our agenda is cameras for the court.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? 4-0, with 1 absent. All right, business cameras for the park. Was it 3 years ago, the Park and Rec wanted cameras, or 2 years ago? Well, we finally got a hold of Harper on, because we had a incident. And, we got a quote from them, but let's first go to, on the potty, on the bathrooms. Lately, you've been having to clean them up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, how many? Once a week?
Oh, there's some, yeah. Once
Or
a
more.
week or more, yeah. I've cleaned it up. I've not cleaned it up, not even said nothing.
But it's been like,
Oh, it's, I don't know. I know some people have accidents, but my God, it would seem like they would. There's 6 rolls of toilet paper there. I don't care what kind of mess you got. It should be enough to clean it up. You know what I mean? But I don't know who or how would you know who did it? I mean, if you did see a picture, you wouldn't know who did it. Unless their underwear stuck to them or their clothes stuck to them. I don't know.
Or they're kind of brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
well, we could see, because if they're in the park and they're driving, you got a license plate number.
Yeah. You could find out if it had crap on it and you're asking them, you know, unless they're the ones that did it. Oh, no, it was clean. You know?
Yeah, that's what they're gonna tell you anyway.
Then the next one is, you guys, during the election, right, is the day of the election?
Election, we need,
The gun.
The gun
Yeah.
accident over there.
yeah.
You want to explain something on that part?
So was it in like that prelim or like whatever that election day we just kind of
Primary.
primary. There was kind of a call that someone brandished a gun and pointed at kids in the park. We got there as soon as we could. By the time that he left, we kind of know direction, kind of know vehicle color, but we don't know. We didn't get a license plate, and then that would have helped us a lot.
Yep.
So that just kind of just fell off because there's not enough.
And you asked us if we had cameras covering the park,
Yeah.
and we said,
No.
Yeah. Well, there was a deer camera earlier, but I guess somebody stole it.
Yeah, that's what Janice said.
well, we don't even know. That's been up there for 5 years, probably 4 years, and we don't even know how long ago that we got stolen.
Yeah.
These things are, he wants to put in, let me get to my map.
12 cameras?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cameras. 2 on the building, 1 on east side, back corner, 1 on the west side, back corner, so they're facing this way. 1 in the pavilion, 1 on the corner, well, facing the pavilion inside, same with another one. Then 1 on the outside corner, facing the playground.
Yeah.
Then I have 3 more on a pole right on the corner of the playground. 2 face, 1 will face this way, 1 will face into the playground, 1 will face the parking lot. Then over by the Porta Johns, they'll have 3 cameras. 1 facing right down the sidewalk, 1 facing the parking lot, and the other one hitting the porta potty in the parking lot.
Not only did he have us in the bathroom, someone was actually cracking behind the porta john and used the toilet paper. That's how, yeah. And then someone actually took a picnic table from the pavilion and took it out by the shed. And they're heavy, so he had to have a tractor to take it back over there. That happened last week.
Why would you take the?
It made no sense. It was right over there.
Them tables are heavy. I couldn't handle it myself. I'd wrap the chain around, pick it up with a tractor.
Yeah,
To get it back to where it should be, but, you
just
know.
to slide it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to slide it, they're heavy. But there's a couple kids over there that are pretty good sized boys that wouldn't have any trouble picking that up, you know what I mean? And we went by there before at night, because I usually check the bathrooms all the time, you know what I mean? And they were standing on the tables back there. Sometimes you go by there, they're laying on a table. I don't know if they're sleeping there or what they're doing. I don't.
You go shake them and make sure they're not dead.
Huh?
You go shake them and make sure they're not dead.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
You might have to bury him.
But as an officer, do you think it's a good idea?
To have that many cameras, yeah, as many angles as possible is great. I know in the pavilion in the city they have a few cameras that are like they basically kind of like just point at each other. And so they get the whole pavilion, and they have some on the trail by the park there with the pavilion, so they have camera footage. So it doesn't hurt to have as many cameras as possible. As long as your coverage is where you want it, then you're golden.
But I get out for a preventative measure as well, you know, if anyone was thinking about doing anything or vandalizing or anything.
Right, vandalism.
You do.
Right, so-
Right now, we are lucky that nothing has been vandalized.
And then a sign at the front when you go in, tell them this is
Well,
surveillance cameras in use,
The new,
so that they know.
Oh, they'll have signs up, you'll be watching.
It'll work to deter illicit behavior for sure. I mean, I won't say it'll stop it all, but it'll deter
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. And if something does come up, then we'll have it on camera, so.
and there's a storage with a hard drive, so
Okay.
if it happens, we could,
We can get it easily.
Yeah.
Perfect.
they're all 4P, MP, IPs, the bullets. Better than one of the quality ones.
Okay.
It would help too, like last year,
They're not,
there's somebody
they're,
camping now, sleeping there.
4 of them are Zoom cameras, that's the building, by the buildings and the pavilions.
Are they all gonna be night vision? Yeah.
Most likely, because that's
Yeah,
what
so
because
they
that's
don't
what
say
we
that.
we
have.
have here,
Okay.
and ours is night vision.
Okay.
The only thing I'd suggest is to have the zooming capability that's facing the parking lot, just in case it's just too far. We can zoom in and try and get a plate.
And I'm gonna also be careful where you put them with, you know, light interference, if you guys got a light out there or something, a lamp or, you know, just.
The only lamp we got is on the
Okay.
south part of the pavilion.
But
Okay.
that would catch a license plate. I mean, if you have it going towards the bathroom, you're gonna catch anything that comes through that pole, you know what I mean, or pole up in there, or,
I'd just be worried just where the light is, to see if it interferes, but if you only have one light out there, it shouldn't be much of an issue.
no. But if I had them walk through the woods and there was no cars there, it's like, where the hell would we go from? You know what I mean?
Well, I know one lady runs from down the road.
Oh, yeah, yep.
She'll run the park.
Yeah, we used to
And
have,
that'll help if somebody does get in by
Yeah.
yourself and we have some capability of tracking who it is.
Yeah.
and then one winter we had a skier going through there. You know, he'd ski around the
Yeah.
trails.
So, Ben, what's your,
I see on here where it says offsite, it says networkable to Wi-Fi if applicable, iPhone apps and PCs and offsite. So that was my question. Are we gonna be offsite? Is it only gonna be stored on that memory? Or is it gonna be stored also somewhere else? What if someone, for example, breaks in? I mean, I assume this equipment's gonna get stored there.
yeah,
So is it gonna have offsite? Or is it only an option?
It's gonna be on that computer too, right?
Yeah, he's talking about storage.
Right, is the storage gonna be in a cloud or
Yeah,
also sent to a computer here or?
yeah.
Well, that was one of my main questions. The night vision's a good one because I didn't see it on here, make sure the cameras were night
yeah,
vision.
can you ask him about the night vision?
Someone should have asked him to be at this meeting.
That's, I was hoping he was.
Yeah.
So then the next question is this map. Who drew all the lines? The camera's
did.
pointing this way.
He did.
Okay, so if you look at that map, nothing, not one single camera looks at the front of the building, and not one single camera looks at the back of the building. And that's where the two big doors are. Joe, you think in case somebody steals the tractor out the back door, we ought to be able to see them?
Is that just government park, or is that gonna be also attached to the new building that
No.
we cameras?
No, that's
all
not,
part.
this is not
And there's a
the,
lot of cameras and not one angle catches the front big door of that barn or the back big door of that barn. That storage shed.
Yeah, there should, like you said, there should be cameras.
And I
there.
see that as a giant gaping problem.
How good is it in there?
If somebody walks up to the walk-up door, there's a camera that gets them. assuming they looked to it.
A lock only keeps an honest man honest.
Right.
Screw gun, you can screw the siding off and walk right
Right, but with no camera looking at it.
Yeah, looking at it.
I mean,
Yeah.
But you have to pass
we're talking 11 cameras and not one single view of the front door or back door of the barn.
Wouldn't you have to pass through a camera view though? Do you-
Not if you came in from here. Not if you came in from here. It's all wide open. You can walk right up to that back door and never be seen by a camera. Oh, possibly if it happens to catch some other motion, you'll see a person way out there walking in. I once had a camera on a building that was motion activated, and I happened to get a picture of my personal utility trailer going down in 15. But the motion wouldn't see that.
Yeah.
A bird set the camera off.
Oh.
Yeah, because I wasn't in with the
Yeah, so there's my trailer, which is very distinctively my trailer. And I'm like, who the hell's got my trailer? I called my brother-in-law and told him I called the cops because somebody stole my trailer. It was his truck in the picture. He borrowed my trailer, didn't tell me.
So the only side that I don't see covered is this back side. But this camera right here would cover that.
Covered in
Not if you're looking at those lines. Which one?
Well,
Show me which one you're
this
talking
one
about.
here, this one here at the park is facing, is showing. If you take that line.
If you take that line that far,
Yeah.
it goes that far.
And they're gonna be 24 hours surveillance on motion.
This wouldn't be, this is just camera and storage, not surveillance, not a person watching it.
Well, that's fine, man, it's just like
Okay,
a
yeah.
24-hour recording.
Yeah, it's not motion activated, is it?
It is.
See, it is?
He said that, so he said to save on quality, it will record in a higher definition quality if motion is detected. But it will be recording continuously,
Okay.
but just at a lower quality to
And then when motion's detected, it
That's
jump up
switches
the
to a better
quality.
quality.
Yeah.
So in here, then he also says, camera backup boxes and wall mounts, blah, 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 will be in a box, shelf and build, equipment shelf and building. Again, if somebody knows they're on surveillance, it would not be very hard for them to go ahead and get in that building, then that equipment's gone. So as long as it's stored offsite as well, a backup copy. But if not, maybe we need a more secure cabinet for the equipment, if that's an option.
Well,
But if it's stored offsite, that makes that irrelevant.
once it gets installed, we could get a better,
Well, they make equipment cabinets.
Yeah.
That are more secure,
Yeah.
locked up.
but right now, we don't know how big we need a cabinet.
Yeah.
Once we-
He would know.
Well, once the new building's up.
But again, it could be irrelevant as long as a backup copy is stored somewhere else. If they do take
Well,
it.
when they put the new building up, they should be able to put it in the new building.
Yeah.
And then that would be the next question, is this all integrated in the future with the hall?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Does he just connect and it's all part of one system?
Yep.
Did he say that?
He will have to just run wire.
He said that as long as it's under 325 feet from the hall to where the cables will be stored, that he can just run it all on the same thing. But he'll have to measure it. So from where he's storing the equipment,
So the cameras here would have to be within there, the new building would have to be 300 feet or less from the new shed building.
yes.
It's under 300 feet.
Yeah. I don't remember measuring it, so I wouldn't know.
All right, any other discussion on this?
I would-
Well, you wanna move that back one?
I would wonder if he can look at those options, whether we go forward or not right now. I didn't mean to stop it per se. It's a lot of money, but I do believe we need something. And if we don't think we can get what we need for less, with a few less cameras, then I would still like to see at least the backside of the building somehow covered. Maybe that one that's on the building could be moved to a pole mount. How much is he charging per pole? It doesn't say, it just says.
No, it just says what he's
It's
got.
not broke down, so I don't know if it's an extra blank dollars. If he moved it back off the corner a little bit,
Which one?
the one in the southeast corner. Hypothetically, that's just, I'm not telling him, maybe he'd have a better idea. Instead of being mounted on the building looking towards the park, it could be possibly moved away, looking at the building in the park.
Right.
Or maybe he'd have a better idea, I have no idea. Or how about a surprise dome camera inside the building? If you do get in, there you are.
Yeah.
Didn't know that one was there.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. A dome camera inside.
Well, I say dome, but I don't know if the dome only points a certain direction or if it, you know what I mean? But whatever. Something.
Well, he could have two domes in there and one facing the door and the rollouts, the roll-up in the front, and one facing the back. You can almost get that whole building
Yeah.
enclosed with cameras, with only two cameras. Because I know we have a ton of these cameras and you can go full thing. And our front is this big and only one camera can shoot the whole thing. But yes, I know it's a lot, but we do have a lot of money invested over there, honestly. And it's for safety. You know where it's coming
And
from.
it's for pool patrol.
You know where it's coming from.
Yes, we do.
How many channels is the one we have here? Do you know?
We have 6, by the way, you're not using one, right?
This was a 16, I was wondering how it compared. This is 16, I assume that's per camera, one per camera.
2,
Yeah, 'cause they took one out.
no, that one was on a different circuit. I think we have 5 cameras and we have one open.
There's 6 cameras, including the Dropbox one.
Oh, 6 cameras.
Yeah.
You can see how good them are.
That's, yeah. But I wondered about if it's 16 channels, is that one channel per camera? So therefore we could have additional 7 cameras and that's it.
Yeah.
In this system, we have to upgrade again.
Yeah. But it probably goes to,
So the new building's gonna have it too, ain't it?
yeah, the new building will have it, they
It
don't.
might just
But if you were whatever you were told is, as long as it's within 300 some feet, that sounds like he's gonna tie it into this one.
He is.
Well, then that means it only allows for 7 more cameras, unless we buy more equipment. It wouldn't be tied in, it would be these cameras connected to that system.
But the only thing we have in here for cameras is just the outside.
Well, the new building.
Yeah, the new building, we would still only have the outside. Because the inside would be still alarmed by the windows and motion.
You're not gonna put this kind of system inside the new building?
Yeah, he's saying that that would be part of those cameras, because those are all exterior. So interior cameras are different. That goes to a different
They would still hook to the same device.
port.
Like we have the outside cameras here, we have to connect them to the same thing.
That camera connected to the,
You have an outside camera connected to the same system, right? And an outside camera on the corner connected to the same system,
I don't know.
right?
Sounds accurate.
Okay. Well, can you look right now and see the parking lot? You don't have to, I meant can you?
Yeah.
Then there's an outside camera hooked to the system.
Yeah, the outside cameras are, but I'm asking
Okay.
if that one's on the same system. I don't think so.
The one for the voter box, you mean?
No, this one right above her head.
Yeah. Isn't that one on there?
I can pull it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The way I understood it, the only one that wasn't was the one that's been removed because we didn't use it. It was a different system, we didn't use it.
But most of ours will be the same security, motion, and on the windows and on the doors. Right. Would like a motion to approve or disapprove?
Who's paying for this?
I'll make a motion to approve cameras for the park. with Harper.
from Harper Alarm.
I'll second that. It's gotta be done.
Okay.
Especially when the gun situation came up.
Yeah, that was not good.
As far as any gun situations over
All right, any other discussion on this, Ben?
I mean, if that's the way your motion's gonna state, I would wonder if you'd like to correct it to things like approving the bid, mention the amounts. If it gets written the way you said it, it's, you made a motion to approve cameras for the park with Harper. I'll be voting no with that motion. Yeah,
course
unless
you
you
will.
fix it.
All right, I'll amend it from Harper Alarm for the amount of $12,545.90. Does that meet your approval?
I apologize if you feel you have to be sarcastic, but you do your job however you choose to
That's
do it.
right, I will.
All right, can you,
Can someone read back whatever
hold
the
on,
actual
she's
motion
writing
is?
it down. Can you read it back, please?
Yeah, motion by Deb to approve cameras from Harper Alarm for the amount of $12,545.90 for Township Park, seconded by Tom.
In Tom, second.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Tom?
Yes.
Deb? Yes. Bruce?
Yes.
John is excused absent. And Ben?
Yes.
We have 4-0 to 1. Well, thank you guys for coming and discussing it. This is, next on our agenda is Tuscola County Environmental Corporation, Economic Corporation. This is the first time I've seen this, so I'm gonna bring it to you. And take a look at it, because if you look at the second page, I'm pretty sure I got it on the second page, they're asking for $1,000 investment. And they also have, on the next sheet is our mission. What they do. Okay? Then, oh man, missing a page. I don't know how I did that. We're supposed to be starting with an agenda. Hold on, let me get this. I don't know why I went there. They have a resolution that they're asking for. And I know we have to read it before we make a motion. Then, that's why I put it on, just so we can look at it before our next meeting, and we'll have it on our next meeting. Here, Ben. This is a service agreement with them. Okay. So I want to make sure it gets looked at That's why it's on there. Because I can't discuss it. It also gives, one of the things about this, it will help our business people around to get grants and loans. I don't think we've ever belonged to them, have we been?
I do not remember this coming up. If it has, it's been a long time, I would say.
Because they usually give you a plaque and that if you belong to the,
I don't remember it in all the years I've been on the board.
yeah. And I've been
How long?
I was, oh geez,
8 years now.
at least 8 years. Yeah, I was on the board with the Bills here like that.
But I don't, I want everybody to look at it to see if they want to do it.
First question I would have, and maybe it's a simple send it to the letter or whatever to the attorney. Can we do this the way they want to do it? Remember, we ran into before, we can't do certain things. I assume because they're saying billing for services, maybe we can. But I don't know. I've never seen this before. I wondered how they got their funds. I wondered how they operate. This also says though, due date 9/30. Is that just, they want that, that's their key date, but it doesn't have to be? Or is that important? Or? Because our next meeting's gonna make that late.
We're just saying 9:30.
On the invoice, or on the request for payment of service.
$1,000.
Well, to me, it's like, see you guys, thanks for stopping by. I just can't do it without, our board meetings after that.
Right, so I don't know.
What are they gonna
Fix
do,
that.
charge us extra when we don't even?
Yeah, I don't think that would be an issue, don't get me wrong. I just was wondering if they said something like.
No,
this
they
is an
just,
important date for
this
some
is
reason.
how it came.
Okay. So they didn't say it's an important date for some reason.
No. They just probably had to put a date in there. So, and honestly, I know I think Vassar belongs to them. Are in partnerships with them. I know a lot of them, a lot of the cities in that are with them. But I've never seen this, so that's why I'm bringing it up to you guys today to look at it and
Right, for next meeting.
we could set it on and see if we got a return.
It'd probably be a good idea to have them check it out. Can't hurt.
Right, I'm gonna table this until, bring it back up in October. Okay? Next thing is, we have the old TV still that we took down and replaced it with this new one because it wouldn't connect with our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that one took a little device, which I guess something went wrong to it.
Yeah.
The device.
It's been moved around and moved around. And they want to put it out for bids because it has to go out for bids, correct? Because it's property.
Yeah, I would think so. Whether it has to or not, it could. That would be a good way to do it. We don't have any other use for it possibly in the new hall.
No.
I wonder if it can be connected from TV to TV. In other words, you can Wi-Fi to this one, wire to that one, and have two screens or something. Don't think so, or not possible, or?
So I'll make a motion to put the bids out for, it's a 50-inch TV, color. correct?
I don't know.
I think it's 50 inch.
You could make your motion where she could check the specs before she posts it.
Right. I'll make a
Do
motion
we
to,
have things, well, you're in a motion.
What?
Do we have things like the manual and the remote still findable? Things
Yeah.
like that. Does
Oh,
anybody know?
I'd have to ask Rachel.
It's not that old, but 6 years, 5 years, 7 years.
I think we just have to ask Rachel, because she probably knows where the remotes are at.
Yeah, do that and then bring it up. Whatever.
I'll make a motion to put the bids out for the old TV, colored TV, for bids have to be in by, let me check. October, no later than October 7th at 5 o'clock. Is there any place else you want to put it on besides Facebook and the webpage and,
I think that covers it. It's been on Facebook and the webpage.
Windows don't really do much.
Well, you probably ought to post it there though for the technicality of it.
All right,
If you're posting things, the window's an easy.
post it in the window, Facebook. I don't want to pay for the dang
No,
paper.
nothing in the newspaper.
All right, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Read back when we get it done.
Motion by Bruce to put bids out for old colored TV. Bids have to be in no later than October 7th at 5 p.m. Second by Deb.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried. Okay, I got one other thing, it's not on there, but it's just,
If it makes a decision, we can't
No,
do it.
nope,
John.
nope. it's just
Just
reading
information.
the information that I gave you for, that I put out in front of you. And I don't want to say what it is, but just take a look at it, okay?
I want to talk about it. If you don't want to say what it is, that's fine, but I want to talk about it. We have a problem, in my opinion. Because we received that, and this is in the paper.
Yeah. That was in the paper.
That means we have to deal with this, in my opinion. We have a deadline. They've submitted a request to talk to us. The next thing I want to talk about is, by what authority did that get put in the paper? And by what law did that get put in the paper? If it's law, because I don't think it's law.
We made the motion to put it in the paper, right?
No,
No, John just told me that it needed.
John told her to.
Well,
And see, we have a problem on this board with individual people thinking that they're in charge, and they're not. This is a 5-member board, and it takes 3 votes or it don't happen.
He thinks he's in charge.
He's not the only one.
well, we can't discuss it
It takes
because,
3, we can just talk, okay, you're not in public comment. I was waiting until then, so you're right, I'll talk then.
I have public comment.
Then I want to talk about it. We can't make any actions tonight.
Okay, let's discuss it.
This needs to stop. This needs to stop. He has no authority to make a decision. You, and me, and him have no decision authority. 3 of us have to say yes, or it don't happen. And because this is in here, I now believe we have to deal with this. That's my personal opinion. This individual has also contacted me. I don't know about you individually.
Oh, yeah,
but he's contacted me
he's
multiple
contacted
times
all of us.
individually, and I've been at work each time, so I haven't been able to deal with it. I figured I would try to get a hold of him next week, but then this came, so. I think that gives us a problem. I hope you haven't signed any contracts yet.
No, I haven't signed no contract.
This is only the current thing, but this kind of thing keeps happening, where somebody makes a decision executively. And the only authority you have is the authority this board gives you. I'm talking to every one of us, including myself. I can't do that either. I can't go over to that builder and say we need to do this. I can't go to the administrative assistant and say we need to do this. I can go to her and ask her about a question I have, and do you think you can make a photocopy for me? Those kind of things, that doesn't take a board action. That's different. But an executive decision takes a board action. Now, it needs to go to the attorney, in my opinion, and unfortunately we can't make a decision tonight. in my opinion, this needs to go to the attorney. I have talked to MTA, and they flat out said, you need to talk to your attorney. There's no state law that says this has to be done. There is an exception to what I'm going to say, or that. Possibly, whatever law you used way back, long before any of us were on the board, when you got the original special assessment, that individual law, because there's many, many, many laws that allow for special assessment, that individual law could require this. Then it had to be done. But we all should have been aware of that, and it should have been discussed still, because we would have known that. And I've been here for a long time, and the board has never done that before. So they didn't know it, and the board before them didn't know it, and the board before them didn't know it.
What is it? I haven't looked at it. I haven't seen it. It says October 17th, so.
We can't take any action till then. Or, hopefully, if the attorney somehow gets notified and tells us that that's not law and we don't have to do it, and maybe we don't have to honor it even though we posted it, but now we've told the residents you have this option, and then we're going to tell you no, if the attorney says we can. That doesn't make sense either, which now means I think we're sunk into that, in my opinion. No action can be taken tonight anyhow, but two of you can decide to talk to the attorney, because that's a decision that's been made by this board.
Well, let me ask you this, did he say anything to you?
Nope. I
Did he
found
say
out
anything to
through
you,
other
Bruce?
sources.
What?
I found out that through the internet, and then I asked questions, and I heard a rumor that it was through an individual on the board.
Mhm. You didn't discuss it with anyone, I'll tell you that.
I don't,
How do you,
I don't think so. I don't know.
I see the paper, let's look at it.
I thought he said to put it on the paper, in the paper. I don't know. At the meeting. Can't recall.
I don't remember that. Where's the copy of the draft minutes?
Well,
He told me that while he was just in here working the other day,
Mhm.
that technically, he said, technically any motion that's made by the board needs to go in the paper because people have 30 days to dispute it.
That's not technically accurate. According to MTA, and that again,
That's what he.
you gotta ask a question of that magnitude to your attorney. MTA is only gonna give you general advice. They're not gonna go on the line and say absolutely never.
Because that is scheduled to run for 3 consecutive weeks.
We're gonna pay for that 3 times?
Yep.
Oh dear God. I haven't seen the actual paper, so that's just how big it printed from my
today
head.
was the bigger day.
I don't know.
I saw it in there.
Was it this big or was it this big?
Well, you know,
Oh dear God.
yeah, oh yeah.
That's gonna cost us
It's
a
gonna
fortune.
cost.
There you go, garbage is gonna go up now. Oops, maybe I wasn't supposed to say what we were talking about.
So,
My phone, I just took a picture of it from the internet so that I could print it when I got it. I have no idea how big that's really in the picture. It just printed that big when I did it from my phone. There was no reason to crop it or whatever, just let it go.
all right. Anything else, public comment?
You public over there? There was, I spoke with Sam, I will be taking over as liaison for the planning commission. He says,
That would have to be discussed at a planning commission meeting then. Just so
yeah,
you know.
yeah. But I just.
Anything
talked to him
else?
about-
Yeah, who's paying for these cameras?
What-
Because I heard that Parks and Rec is paying for them, or is the board paying for them? Whose budget is that coming out of?
Parks and Rec,
Mhm.
why not? They're the ones that wanted them. That is the park over there.
I think that should have been decided before a motion was made, but.
We did discuss it as part of the budget for Parks and Rec.
But I don't think we put this kind of money in their budget either.
Yeah,
Well, they're gonna be able to do
oh, there's
this.
money there.
But not for them to do this, if they wanted to do any of the other things on their list.
Safety issue, we can use it for the end.
Okay,
You see what I'm getting at?
yeah, okay, all right,
It's a safety concern,
all right,
correct?
yes it is. Yeah, if
So
somebody's pulling a gun on kids, I'd say it's a definite safety issue.
ain't the marijuana for safety?
Yes.
I'm just bringing it up there.
To find out, so.
It's
Yeah, see it, Ben? Ben,
top corner.
yeah.
I
the
think
top-
it'll be
Can
free.
you,
Nope, it's gonna be pretty pricey.
can you cancel it?
I mean, I can, yeah. It's not gonna be as bad as the city ambassadors,
Yeah, look at that.
half-page ordinance change.
Yeah.
But can we do that? Can we take an action? We don't have John here, not public comment.
No, we can't do that.
So now you gotta call a special meeting just to be able to cancel it. That's up to you.
Even if it shouldn't have been done to begin with.
I don't know how to handle all that. I'm not here on a day-to-day basis, so two of you that are, if you guys did ask the attorney,
Well,
because
most
two
of
of you
the-
have the authority to do that, it's already built in. Just like the authority that allows you to write checks for payroll and pay the electric bill, you don't have to wait till next month's meeting.
That's true.
That's there, that's legit.
Well, speaking of which,
What?
Thumb Electric to run a temporary electric over there. Okay, I signed an agreement with him, and they wanted $1,300 check, which is fine. Well, I've done 2 other checks, they're utility checks, so that was fine. And I
They're
called
sitting-
Lynette and left her a message that could she please come up here and sign those checks so they can go out. I had no response.
All right.
Perhaps you would like to call her, or do I need to go through John, or what is going on?
I would call John first. If you don't get nothing from John, give me the number to run that. Anything else?
No?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I make the
Are you
motion
making
to
it?
adjourn.
I made a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
5:44.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried.
I didn't say the time because the chairman of the planning commission don't allow the time until after the vote, then he picks the time. That's the way he does it. You make the motion, you make the discussion, you do the vote, then he tells you the time.
Nothing.
So I forgot that I always do it the other way around, we always do it the other way around.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter, it's a 6 of one, half dozen of the other.